Hello children, how are you? Again I'm back, right? You must be feeling, you must be thinking, what is this? Every other day English teacher is coming back. But this also is a subject we have to learn. Okay, come on, let's go to the lesson. The other day, 2 days from the past two classes, we have been learning peace and harmony. The lesson peace and harmony. Now, can you just recollect the story? I'll do that for you. Okay. Now, in that peace and harmony, all the animals and birds and small insects also all were living together. There was peace and harmony. They were all living peacefully together. Even the huge animal. What is that huge animal? Which is that huge animal? Elephant. Elephant along with the ant, that is the tiniest of animals, right? Insects, everything, all were living together without any problem. The huge animal plays with the ant, the lions, the tigers, parrots, miners, cuckoos, peacocks, all those animals, they were living together happily without any problem in the village. They were even enjoying. Do you know what their enjoyment is? Their enjoyment is having musical evenings. Okay, in the evening time, during the evening time, they'll dance, they'll sing, they'll do gymnastics, what not. They enjoy like that without any problem. Okay, now even the snakes also, the pythons with their long bodies, they also were enjoying. They also were together only with the animals. Usually what do we think? Snakes, they are very dangerous, right? Of course, they are dangerous if you do something wrong to them. But here in the forest, they were having musical evenings. They were enjoying. They were having parties in the evenings in the open air. Okay, forest will be open air only, no? With many trees and animals and all. In the open air, they were having parties. They were having musical evenings. Now, suddenly one day, one jackal entered the forest. Jackal, do you know a jackal animal? Very cunning animal, isn't it? That animal entered. Now, after the entry of that jackal, the jackal is supposed to be very cunning, very dangerous. Okay, that animal, it started poisoning the minds of other animals. First, it started poisoning the animals. One by one, it started poisoning. Now, it started poisoning the elephant. Why do you play with the other animals? And all those animals and birds, they were all enjoying, but this jackal, it started poisoning first with the elephant. Then it said, peacock, peacock, why you have such beautiful feathers? When you open your feathers and then dance, you look so beautiful. Why do you want to go and praise the myna and the cuckoo? They are not beautiful like you. But why do you want to go and play and praise them? So it started poisoning the peacock. Like that, it started poisoning every animal like that. Now, the jackal then approached the deer and whispered that the tiger was waiting for a chance to kill them. Now, it poisoned the deer, animal deer, you know, no? That deer was poisoned by this jackal. Why? How it is? The jackal is saying that the tiger is waiting for the jackal to come so that it can pounce on it and then kill and eat. Till there we finished. Now the next part I am doing page number 2 only, third paragraph. Okay, if you have the textbook, open and then see. Otherwise, listen to me keenly. Okay. Gradually means slowly. Gradually, all the animals began suspecting one another. Earlier, they had lived together, slept together, and roamed around the forest together. Now, they started to put up boundaries and build fences around their properties. They moved about individually or with their own group. Now, gradually, slowly, all animals, yes, they began suspecting the other animal. What do you mean by suspecting? They were having doubts about the other animal. See, I wrote the handwords here along with the meanings. Okay, you can go through once. When I am saying, I'll point out here. Again, you can have a look. Animals were suspecting, that means they were having doubt of one another. Earlier, they lived together. They were all together. Okay, they even slept together, roamed around the forest together without any fear of being killed. Now they were suspecting the other animal. Now they started to put up boundaries. Boundary means, see, small children, what do they do? In a bench, 2 or 3 will be sitting. They'll say, this is my place, and they'll draw a line. Okay, suppose a place is there, this bench is there. Okay, 3 are supposed to sit. What they'll do? This is mine, this is yours, and this is the center one. Okay, they will draw lines. They draw boundaries. Now these animals also, they were drawing boundaries. And they were building fences also to their properties. Fence means around your house you will build a fence so that no animal or something, no other people will enter your house. Boundaries. Boundaries, I already gave you the meaning of that. Dividing lines. Fence, a barrier. Yes, you'll put a fence and you'll put a gate around your house. Put a fence and then put a gate. That is called the fence. Okay, you'll put dividing lines around your house. They moved about individually or with their own group. They were moving alone or with their own group. Own group means lions will be moving about only with lions. Elephants, only with elephants. Parrots, only parrots will be flying around like that. With their own group, they were moving about. Now, it was easy for the jackal to hunt the smaller animals and the birds. Now, this jackal, it was waiting for a chance to kill the animals. Why? So that it can eat. Okay, so that it can eat. It was waiting for a chance to kill the animals. Now, it was easy for the jackal to hunt the smaller animals and the birds. Now, big animals are not there for protecting the small animals, right? So, small animals, it was easy for the jackal to hunt. And when the smaller ones cried out for help, no one came to help them. All animals are separated, right? The jackal poisoned the minds of the animals. So they are separated now. If you cry for help also, no bigger animal is coming to help them. One by one, the little ones disappeared. Disappeared means just disappeared, vanished. The jackal ate them all. One by one, it started killing the smaller ones and they disappeared. It went into the stomach of the jackal. The forest slept as the animals were afraid. Forest slept means forest also can sleep or what? Is it a human being to sleep? That means it has become very silent because all the animals were afraid. They did not make any sound. Okay, if they play, if they sing and dance and they enjoy, there will be sound. But now the forest slept. It means not the forest, not the trees and animals. Trees are sleeping. No, it is very silent. It means there were no musical evenings. The moon was sad. He cried. Even the moon was sad, which is high up, a heavenly body. Even that one was sad. Why? It also did not have any enjoyment. Okay, the moon thought for a while and decided to come down among the animals and the birds as a sadhu. Now, this word sadhu is there, a monk. Monk, you must be knowing, a sadhu, right? Who? A holy person, a holy priest. Okay, now the moon, it thought to come down to the forest in the form of a sadhu. If it comes in the form of an animal, what will happen? The jackal will eat off. So it thought of coming in the form of a sadhu, a holy person, a holy priest. A holy priest and holy people, no one does any harm to them, isn't it? So it thought of coming, the moon thought of coming onto the earth as a sadhu. Okay, as a holy priest. As soon as the sadhu appeared in the forest, the animals and the birds approached him. Approached means went near. Okay, came near. Approached him to narrate the tales of woe. Narrate means to tell them their sad stories. Narrate, tell. Tales of woe means sad stories. All the animals, they approached the sadhu to tell their sad stories. What stories do they have? What all difficulties they are facing with the jackal. Okay, the jackal, what all difficulties it is being given. It is giving to the animals. They cried, they sobbed. Sobbed means, we do like this, no? Without any sound. Okay, we do know that is called sobbing. They cried, sobbed and blamed each other. They were criticizing the other person that this animal has done like that animal has done like that. Blaming each other for disturbing the peace in the forest. There was peace. Till the jackal entered the forest, there was peace. It was very silent, very happy. Okay, no disturbance at all. But the moment the jackal entered, it started, they are having all disturbance only in the forest. And the sadhu listened to them. The sadhu was listening to the tales of the T-A-I-L, T-A-L-E. There is difference in that. T-A-I-L. Listen, okay, children? Tail. Okay, tail. Tail means a monkey has a tail. This is a tale. Tale means a story. Okay, story. Tale means a story. Here we have tales of wow. Tales of wow means sad stories. Now, these are the difficult words with their meanings which I already explained while explaining the lesson. Okay, 3 paragraphs I explained. Already I explained here. Now, see the synonyms here. Okay, now begin. Synonym and same meaning. Begin, start, approach, come near, gradually, slowly. Okay, now 3. Now the next one is antonyms. Antonyms means what? Opposite in meaning, opposite words. Begin, end. You begin something, you end something. Live, die, start, end. These two will be synonyms. Begin and start will be synonyms. Okay, start, end. Together, you sit together and then do your work. No, that is very noisy. You sit separately and do your work. Okay, together, separately. Appear, disappear, praise, blame. Saying something very good about someone. This one, blaming, saying something bad about others. Okay, yes, praise, blame. These are few synonyms and antonyms, hard words with meanings I have for you here. Now the next one that what I want to say is prefixes and suffixes. Okay, what do you mean by a prefix? Pre means what? Before. We say pre-final exam. Okay, pre-final exam. That means pre means before. Before the final exam, you have some exam and that is called the pre-final exam. Pre means before the word. Okay, before. Before the root word. Adding a word, prefix. Okay. Prefix, that means adding a word, adding few letters before a word. Before a word. It's called prefix. Okay. It can be, the words can be okay. Like that, many prefixes will be there. Okay. Il, il, not il. Il, senti, miss, mis, like that, etc. Many more. I'll give you how to write them. Now the prefix is here. Prefix, the root word, and the new word. New word. Okay? 3 prefix, root word, new word. 1 prefix I'll take. Okay. Ill. Here, help. What will be the new word for that? Ill health. Okay, next one. Meter. Centi. in the scale. Your maths teacher will be teaching you geometry. Okay, she'll say, she or he will say, take the centimeter scale. Centi plus meter. Centimeter. Okay, happy, alright. Okay, here what I'll write? Unhappy. Okay, like that. These are called prefixes. Adding a word, this is the root word. Adding something before that root word is called the prefix. The same way, adding after the root word is called the suffix. Okay, shall we do that also? Adding letters before a word is called adding 2 or 3 letters before the root word is called the prefix. Adding 2 or 3 letters after the root word is called the suffix. Okay, now for this suffix, I'll give you few letters. Okay, word here, root word here, then suffix, and the next one is the new word. Okay, previously prefix we added before, now we will add after the root word. Okay, happy. This is the suffix. What will be the new word? Happy. Prefix I gave unhappy, isn't it? Now, friend. Friend. S-H-I-P-L. Okay, what will be the new word with the suffix? Friend plus ship. Friendship. Friend plus ship, friendship. Able. Okay. Differ. Differ. Yes. E-N-T. Differ plus E-N-T. Different. Like that. You will be given a root word and these suffixes, and they'll ask you to join. They'll ask you to join and then make a new word. Then what you'll do? You'll add both the words. This root word and the suffix, and the new word is here with you. Understood? This is how you have to make prefixes and suffixes. This is one question for you. You have to learn this also. I'm not just teaching like that. This is one question for you in your paper. You have this. Okay. The other day I taught you what? 4 spellings they'll be giving you. One will be wrong. You have to identify and then write the correct spelling. Like that only. This also, there is one question here. Okay. Now, boys and girls, I'm running out of time. So, I'll give you a fast what? I'll give you a fast what? Bye-bye? No. For just 2 more minutes. Okay. Now, in this story, we have learned the meanings, the new words along with the meanings. Okay, I wrote the site. I already rubbed it, but I wrote it here before. New words along with the meanings. Then we have learned the synonyms. We have learned antonyms. You remember now, synonyms means same meaning. Antonym means opposite in meaning. And now this one, prefix and suffix. You must have learned this in your previous classes. But again, I am teaching you to refresh. Okay, it doesn't mean that you don't know, you know, but just to refresh that I am teaching you. Okay, boys and girls, now please pay keen attention to every class. So every class you will have one new topic like this. Okay, boys and girls, thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.